Good morning, you magnificent disaster. Welcome back to Annoyingly Resilient. Today, we're talking about the thing. You know exactly what I'm talking about. In fact, there's a decent chance you thought of it the second that I said that. The thing you've been avoiding. The thing lurking in the background of your day. The thing that keeps popping into your head at random moments, like a horror movie villain that refuses to die. Yeah, that thing. Now, before we continue, I'd like to congratulate some of us because we have managed to turn a 5-minute task into a full-time emotional experience. That's actually impressive. Not useful, but impressive. Look, I've done it too. The email sits there. The phone call sits there. The paperwork sits there. And somehow, instead of handling it, we spend 3 days thinking about handling it. And then another 2 days feeling guilty about not handling it. Then another day researching productivity systems instead of actually just doing the thing. At some point, we're basically running a fan club for the problem. And honestly, the problem did not ask for that level of attention. Here's the truth. The email takes like 5 minutes. The dread takes 5 days. The conversation takes 15 minutes. The anxiety about the conversation takes 2 weeks. The task is rarely the thing that's exhausting us. It's carrying it around, dragging it behind us everywhere we go, like some weird emotional carry-on luggage. And the longer we avoid it, the heavier it gets. Now, let's be clear. Sometimes there are legitimate reasons why we delay things. Life happens. Energy is limited. Some tasks are genuinely difficult. I'm not talking about those moments. I'm talking about the moments when we know exactly what needs to happen, and we're just hoping it magically disappears. A bold strategy, but historically unsuccessful. Here's something I've learned the hard way. Avoidance feels like relief for about 5 minutes. Then it turns into stress, and then guilt, and then more stress. And now we've created a second problem. The original task and the fact that we're avoiding the original task. Efficiency has left the building. Today's challenge is simple. Pick one thing you've been avoiding. 1. Not 12. not your entire life situation. One thing. Then spend 10 minutes on it. Just 10 minutes. You don't have to finish it. You don't have to solve it. You don't have to make it pretty. You just have to begin. Because momentum is built by movement, not by thinking about movement. And contrary to what your brain may be suggesting, you do not need another 3 business days to prepare. You probably already know enough to take the first step. So send the email. Make the call. Fill out the form. Start the thing. Future you is getting really tired of carrying this around. And honestly, future you deserves better. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay annoyingly resilient.